What if I told you that the secret to aging well, walking confidently, avoiding falls, and staying independent, starts with your legs? Most people don't realize it until it's too late. The strength in your legs begins to fade before you even notice. But there's good news: you can fight back. In this video, you'll learn how to keep your legs strong and steady with 3 science-backed foods and powerful habits, inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. Stick around to the end, because food number 1 could be the game changer your body needs right now. The silent decline, muscle loss with age. Aging doesn't usually hit like a thunderstorm. It creeps in like a quiet fog. One day you find climbing stairs a bit harder, or getting up from a chair takes an extra push. That's not just aging. It could be the early sign of sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle and strength. By age 60, this loss begins to speed up. And by the time you reach 80, nearly half of all older adults suffer from noticeable weakness, particularly in their legs. Arnold once said, "I look in the mirror and say, 'Yep, you suck.'" It sounds funny, but it's real. Weak legs don't just make movement harder. They increase your risk of falls, broken bones, and even early death. And one of the biggest silent culprits behind this? Poor nutrition. Not getting the right nutrients can accelerate muscle loss without you even realizing it. But here's the encouraging truth: you can rebuild strength, and it starts on your plate. Let's break down the top 3 foods and habits that can change the game. Food number 3. Bananas. The unsung muscle fuel. Bananas are more than just a convenient snack. They're loaded with potassium, a mineral your muscles desperately need to contract and relax efficiently. Each medium banana provides around 420 milligrams of potassium, along with magnesium and calcium, all crucial for proper muscle and nerve function. After physical activity, especially walking or light leg workouts, bananas help your muscles recover. That's why they're a favorite among athletes. And yes, even Arnold Schwarzenegger adds them to his daily protein shake. Bananas also supply carbs, the energy source your leg muscles need to perform and recover. But don't rely on bananas alone to fix a serious deficiency. Instead, use them as part of your muscle-supporting arsenal to stay energized, mobile, and steady on your feet. Food number 2. Vitamin D, the sunshine nutrient for muscle and balance. Most people associate vitamin D with bone health, but did you know it's just as important for muscle function and leg strength? Vitamin D helps your muscles contract, relax, and maintain coordination. These processes are vital for balance, stability, and movement, especially as you age. Research shows that people with higher vitamin D levels are less likely to fall and more likely to maintain mobility and independence. The good news is your body can make it naturally. Just 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight per day helps produce vitamin D. But if you're indoors a lot or live in a cloudy area, you might need a dietary boost. You can find vitamin D in fortified foods like milk, cereal, and orange juice, or naturally in fatty fish, egg yolks, and beef liver. Experts recommend maintaining blood levels of around 12 to 20 nanograms per milliliter to support muscle and bone health. If you're unsure, get your vitamin D tested, especially if you feel fatigue, weakness, or frequent leg cramps. Arnold himself knows the power of habits. Whether he's training or simply walking through life with energy, keeping nutrient levels up is key. Food number 1. Protein. Your leg muscles. Best friend. When it comes to preserving and building leg strength, nothing is more powerful than protein. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at using protein to build and maintain muscle, especially in the legs, which do most of your daily work like walking, standing, and balancing. This inefficiency is one reason why sarcopenia worsens in older adults. The fix? Eat more protein. and eat it consistently. Studies have shown that older adults who prioritize protein maintain better muscle mass, strength, and mobility. In fact, a review of over 48,000 people revealed that a high-protein diet reduces risks of chronic diseases and delays muscle loss. You don't need to be a bodybuilder to benefit. Even basic movements like standing or walking become easier with stronger legs. Here's the key. Aim for 20 to 35 grams of protein per meal. That's about 4 ounces of lean meat, 1.5 cups of lentils, or a full cup of cottage cheese. Don't forget about plant-based proteins too. Beans, lentils, tofu, and nuts support longevity and muscle repair. In fact, people who eat more plant proteins are 46% more likely to age well, with strong legs and better quality of life. Arnold swears by protein. His go-to? A shake with whey protein, banana slices, and cherry juice. He doesn't just use protein to stay strong, he uses it to stay young. Arnold's longevity habits: food, weight, and movement. Let's take a closer look at how Arnold keeps his body sharp, lean, and mobile, even in his 70s. 1. Obesity, the hidden enemy of strong legs. Arnold emphasizes staying lean, not for vanity, but for survival. Carrying excess body fat, especially as you age, puts more pressure on your legs. It increases inflammation, reduces insulin sensitivity, and accelerates muscle loss, a dangerous condition called sarcopenic obesity. It becomes a cycle. The more weight you carry, the harder it is to move. The less you move, the faster you lose strength. Staying lean protects your joints, reduces fatigue, and preserves leg function long-term. 2. Strategic eating. 2 meals a day. Arnold famously eats just 2 meals a day, breakfast and dinner. He skips lunch to avoid sluggishness and unnecessary calories. This simple routine helps control weight, prevent overeating, and avoid blood sugar spikes, all of which support better leg and body health. His meals are packed with protein, healthy fats, and whole foods like eggs, nuts, yogurt, and vegetables. As he says, don't overthink it. Stick to real food and be consistent. 3. Daily strength training, especially for legs. Arnold's biggest advice? Lift something heavy every day. Whether it's bodyweight squats, lunges, or resistance band work, strengthening your legs is non-negotiable. Leg training improves your balance, boosts metabolism, and supports your independence. Even people in their 60s and 70s can start lifting and feel better than ever. Arnold has seen it in his own gym. People who never lifted before now deadlift over 270 pounds. You don't need a gym membership to get started. Just make sure you're training your quads, hamstrings, calves, and glutes regularly. That's how you stay strong and stay independent. Outro, final takeaway. You can't stop time, but you can slow the effects of aging by choosing to act today. The foods we talked about, bananas, vitamin D, and protein, aren't just nutrients. They're your tools to rebuild leg strength and energy. And when combined with smart habits, like Arnold's high-protein meals, weight control, and regular leg workouts, you're setting yourself up to walk taller, move freely, and live on your own terms. As Arnold says, don't think, just do it. Eat well, train your legs, and never stop moving. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And remember, you're never too old to get stronger.